Hey guys, welcome back to OverLand. My name is Chad, and today we're going to go ahead and put some more cameras on this here rig. So we've got one camera in the back that actually watches the Jeep as we're towing, so that's a good one. But I want something up higher that I can see over the Jeep and see what, if there's any traffic behind me. And then I want a camera up front so that I can actually use my low bridge curb feelers up there to see if I'm going to hit the roof. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump on that. I've got 4 cameras, so I think I'm going to put 2 cameras, maybe, I don't know, we'll figure it out, under the truck. I don't know. I'll do I think I'll mount them with magnets, that way we can move them around if we need to. Okay, we got 2 different camera styles. We got this style, which is going to be the rear camera and the front camera. And then we have this style, which is meant to go off to the side. But as we know in one of the previous videos, it doesn't have a wide enough angle to give me a full view of the front and rear of the truck. So we got to put these somewhere else. But I'm just going to, basically this thing's got some mounting holes. And I'm going to use these magnets to mount this guy to the truck. As well as this, I'm going to make a little plate, and then I'll do like a 4 magnet holder so that I could just stick this on the truck wherever, and if I don't like it later on, we can pull it off and move it somewhere else. Okay, we got this thing apart, and looks like the little screws on these little hooks are M4, so I've got some M4s. We'll just go ahead and freaking just make them like that. That ought to do it. Let's try it. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna demote this down to 2 magnets, because with the 3rd magnet they squeeze together a little bit and bow this so that there's not a good contact on the magnet. And with just 2 magnets, there's better contact than with 3 magnets. So we'll do that. Worst case scenario, it falls off, and we learn things. We learn new stuff. So now onto this guy. So I want to mount it to the back of the truck up high, directly underneath the 3 marker lights on the top of the truck. So we're just gonna chop a chunk of plate, mount it to it, put 4 magnets on the bottom of it, and then just stick it to the truck. That should, well, you know what we could do? So we can actually counter stink. We could actually just drill the holes through so that these mount flush. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, it's not sticking off so far. Let's do that. Come on. Yeah, why not? Is this thing even square? Ooh, not 100%. Let's go square this thing up. Then we'll measure it. So I just went and squared it up, literally on the belt sander, so it's not, this isn't machinist square. This is guy in a garage square. Now, so still 3 inches. Close enough to 3 inches. Okay, we'll Zeus that off at 3 inches, and then just do it in the bandsaw, since I got so much crap about using the Bridgeport earlier. Oh, where's my hammer? Whoops. Close enough. All right, boom, boom, boom. Let's go drill those holes. Keep forgetting to hit record. No longer good at this whole YouTube thing. Not that I ever was, but whatever. Yeah, that's close enough. Jeez. good enough for the girls I go out with. Besides, we can move it around however we want with the old magnets. I don't think we're going to need to cut these down. I think they're probably going to be just shy. But we'll try it anyway. My favorite Loctite. Yes. Oh, so much. All over. Just everywhere. Everywhere. All at once. Oh, yes. There we go. Making a mess. Look at that. It's even on my fingers. Ugh. Oh, whoa. That's pretty dang close to falling through. Yikes. Okay, now we can stack them. Oh, I have another one right there. Oh, okay. That's one I pulled out. Oh, you can't tell my brain is kind of tapioca. Just did this 17-week course on neural networking and machine learning, and the amount of math that I have done in the last 17 weeks, well, actually 17 days, is ridiculous. Oh, that is tight. What in the heck? Oh, there's a little lip on there. That's why. I'd use the vise, but somebody's got a camera sitting there. That'll work, right? There we go. Close. Uh-oh. Did I just screw that up? No way. There's a pop thingamajigger in there. Huh. Well. Okay. That's lovely. Okay, we're going to have to cut these down. This one is never coming out again because the riv nut that these things have, this little piece, is spinning in there. So that tells me I got to cut the rest of them down. Great. Okay. Cut them down. And they still thread in. Good. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Jeez, whatever. It's gonna rattle. I will never hear it from the cab. There. I think we'll stick it right there for now. Give that a shot. And then the other one will stick right up there. And one on the other side. And then the forward-facing one will be right up there. I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a limb and just say, I'm pretty sure they give you way too much freaking cable with this thing. Yeah, this wire is hooked to the camera that is on the back of the truck. Really? You need that much? Anyway, rant over. Let's get back to wiring. Well, you know what this means. Dash is gonna have to come out again. All right, let's get into it. All right, get our fishing wire, which is actually just a piece of aluminum welding rod. Here, I'll show you what we're doing. Oh, great. Now, take half to this bad boy. Reach in here and hook it onto our little bent hook of the welding wire. There we go. Okay, now we're hooked. We're hooked onto our welding wire. So we'll pull that up through the dash. Alright, let's see which camera that is. Okay, let's see. We got this one is number 1 rear. So mark that cable. And then doink. We just have the monitor stuck up here. Okay, so that is the roof rack. And I can't really see. Okay, you can see the antenna right there. That'll tell me if I'm hitting the roof. So, okay, now we know which one that is. That's gonna be camera number 2. I'm not gonna do this overhead thing. So you can see, you can enjoy the horse poop that this is. Let that cool a bit, because this is the stuff that has the integrated glue in the heat shrink and in these little butt connectors. So test it before we heat shrink it. Otherwise it will probably never be able to be fixed without cutting a big chunk out of it. Well, we got all the wiring done. So now what we need to do is create a mount for this thing to sit up here like this. So here, let's turn this thing off real quick. Yikes. So we'll put a mount. I think we'll probably mount this thing. This is stuck. Oh, it's the cable. Something like, I don't know. Something like that. So we have that one and that one. All right, let's do that. Just made this little bracket. A couple little city screw thingies on there. So hopefully these fit this track. Pretty sure they do. And let's see, we gotta get this thing to bite. There we go. Oops. Now, got the thumb screw off of the original mount. So let's see if that's gonna do what we want it to do. Oh, we tightened it too much. Of course. Oh, there we go. Come on. Piece of junk. There we go. Where's that stupid thing? There we go. Holy smokes. Might have to get a smaller quarter 20. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something about that. That's stupid. Okay, that thing was too long, so I just grabbed a quarter 23/8 button head. Should work. We may need a quarter 20 half inch. What is that hook? Oh gosh, man. Get out of there, you turd. There we go. There we go. You will be good. So I can see out the back. I can already see out the back over on that one. So it should be right camera, left camera, roof. You should be able to. All right, there we go. Hi. Okay, we recording now, phone? The old Apple's giving me a little bit of a fit. Anyway, there we go. We're all set. We actually have all the cameras mounted. I'm going to do a little bit of adjusting, play around with it a little bit. Got a couple more things to clean up. But by the way, we are going to hit the road again. The reason why we're doing this whole camera thing is I'm heading out, going to head back east, go tool around for another couple of months and just see what kind of trouble we can get into. Anyways, wait, don't go anywhere. I have updates. We made it to Colorado and I want to go ahead and move those freaking cameras on the side because they're doing me absolutely no good there. So what I want to do is I want to rip them off of there and put them underneath the truck, kind of facing out, so that I can use the left-hand side one to view when I'm up next to a dump station and use the right-hand side view to when I'm up next to the gas pump. This thing is basically Princess Bug Killer. Yikes. That is just a lot of bugs. And yes, I know I used white zip ties last time, so I've got black zip ties this time, so I'm gonna yard those. Another reason why I want to yard those off, I replace the zip ties anyways, because those look stupid. Okay, one actual stick. We're in Colorado in the winter, so we are going to have wind noise on this camera. So let's get a piece of tape, stick this thing on there, and shove it through. Okay, got ourselves a gas pump camera and got ourselves a dump station camera. So I can see our dump valve is right behind that box right there, so that should give me a decent enough angle. I could actually slide that thing back and point it out a little bit better, but I think I like it right there. That way I can maybe see a little bit more. I don't know. We'll see. That's why we use magnets. That's much better. Now we have gas pump side and dump station side, and we can switch between any of them. And that one's just looking at the bush right now, which is right there. So, well, there we go. Hope you enjoyed this one. It was a quick little maintenance project, but yeah, we'll do some more of these. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.